What's up, folks? We are in Michigan, almost there.
Hey, everybody.
What's up? Everybody wave to the camera.
Hey.
So we are almost there. We are about a dozen hours into the trip. As you can see, we are loaded down. It looks like a nuclear wasteland in Michigan right now, but hopefully it's going to be a little bit nicer. So we are north of Bay City right now. We are about an hour or so out. So where we're staying at is on the South Peninsula, right on Houghton Lake. So it is a little chilly out here. So far, so good. It's been a nice trip. I didn't take a lot of video on the way up here because we left Travelers Rest, South Carolina at about 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday night. And it's about 11 a.m. right now, so it wasn't too bad of a drive. There wasn't a lot of bad weather, and obviously the traffic was light since it was in the middle of the night. So everything went good, went smooth, and so far so good. So we will see what's going on. We check into our B&B at around 4 p.m. So we're going to get there a little bit early. Hopefully go check out some bait shops and see what's going on. So see you guys when we get there. All right, we have just touched down at our spot, which is right here. We are right on the lake, and it looks like it is frozen solid, except for a few spots. Right here at the front, there is still a little water on the ice, but it looks like we should be in good shape. We are still a little bit ahead of our check-in time, so we can't go into the house yet, which is right here. As you can see, it's right on the front, so we should have some good access. I will get some more footage once the time gets here. I think we're going to go look for some bait and go check out the surrounding areas. So we will be back. Hey, so we just stopped at one of the public lakes. We went up to Lake Halton, and it did look good there. So we just stopped at a public lake now, and it looks like this one may not be as frozen over as Halton was, but it does have some ice on it, as you can see. It's supposed to get down into the low 20s tonight, and that should be all we need in order to get the ice to where we want it. So fingers crossed we get that freeze tonight, and we're going to get out in the morning. We still have a few hours before we check in, but yeah, here we are. We are up here getting it in. It is cold as balls. It feels like it's in the 20s right now, and it's supposed to get a lot colder. So yeah, I'm going to keep rolling, and we'll get some more footage later. Take care. It is getting much colder. We have found another lake that we're checking out. It is called Lake St. Helens. Now we are, or St. Helen, I'm sorry. There are people way out in the middle. I'm going to walk a little closer so we can get, hopefully get a view, but they're so far away, I don't know if we're going to be able to see where they are. But I want to spin us around and let you guys see. This lake is definitely frozen over. We're hoping to come out here possibly and look for some trout if we can't find anything where we are. So you guys go ahead and check this out. And here we got Jimmy and Wes are walking out here. We're going to walk down and just see. It really looks like this lake is frozen solid. It is getting a lot colder out here. It is dropping as time goes on. Temperature is not getting warmer. It's getting a lot colder, and it's going to stay colder. So we're going to walk out on the ice a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully nobody falls and busts their ass. If they do, I have you on camera. You are being recorded. And Wes is walking backwards. Looks like he's not willing to take the risk. Got a little slush. Jimmy is over here. He's good. Jimmy, yeah, Jimmy's being brave. He's good. I'm walking out here as well. You guys aren't. It's there's no water on this ice. This looks really solid. Now I don't have any kind of spikes or anything on. As you can see, I still have my normal shoes on. I hadn't gotten my gear out or anything, so I'm not going to be too much of a dumb. Not trying to bust my butt, but yeah, this lake is frozen solid. Here we go. Honestly, this camera can't zoom in too much, but there are a lot of people out here setting up shanties in the middle of this lake, so this looks like it's going to be a good spot to come to. So yeah, here we go. Lake St. Helen, guys. We got a little bit more time before we're able to check in. We're here and we haven't even been able to check in yet, so hopefully there's going to be a lot more things that we can check out. Catch some fish is the main thing, and then we'll keep cranking. Take care. Good morning, everybody. We are waking up. Jimmy's sitting here blasting some summer sausage on the grill. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning. We're trying to get rocking and rolling here. It's obviously still dark outside. You can see we're going to open the door up here. I think let some cold air in. Obviously it is pitch black, can't see anything out here. There's a few lights across the way, but yeah, the wind is bustling out here, and we're going to get going, get some fishing going here shortly, so we'll let you know how it goes. All right, good morning, Lake Houghton. About 7 o'clock, the sun is up. As you can see, we are about to walk out on this ice. First thing this morning, we're gonna see what we can dig up before we bring out any heavy equipment or anything like that, set up any tents. It's just now getting sunrise. The wind chill is low AF. It's a little bit chillier than it was yesterday, so yeah, we're gonna work on it. As you can see, we're bundled up. I got about 4 layers on. Everybody else is coming out getting ready. So yeah, I'll fill y'all in. Hopefully we may get some catches this morning, get some good footage. So see you then. About the other day, I was watching the sparks in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Go get the other drill.
No, I mean,
dude, that's
we don't have that thick of ice to go through. I mean,
good job then.
just drop that in there. That water's clear too. I mean, that water is clear.
Hey, buddies!
Go, punching holes. Look at that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few holes drilled out here. We got Jimmy and Gavin over there. Wes is about to sit up over there, and I am going to sit over this hole right here. We're going to see what we can catch. Don't know if you guys can hear that wind or not, but the wind is ripping right now. It is coming across the lake, and it is, but that's a good thing. So we got ice. See y'all in a few. First morning of fishing completed. Let's get warm and eat some lunch. Got that beef stew bomb. Lunch is about to go down. Woo. Hey guys, we are back out here Friday night. Had a lunch, came back, trying to do a little bit of fishing before the sun goes down. Not as windy as it was earlier, but it's a lot colder. A little less luck. Gonna walk up here and see what Jimmy's doing. We got Jimmy and Wes over here. Let me spin the camera around here for you. Can't see it.
See us?
Can't see them through the window, but they're in this dark little window. Wes and yeah, there we go. Wes and Jimmy's in this. In here. Oh my God. Yeah. And me and Gavin are over here in this tent. Still the same kind of fish around right now, nothing special. Got a few flip ups here. Waiting for something to bite some of those bait fish that we caught earlier, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, go ahead and sign off for now.
Much bigger bite.
we go, folks. That is the second fish I've gotten today, and that is probably the same fish that I caught earlier. So there we go. I did get skunked, so that's good news. Good morning, folks. We are day 2. We are going back out on Lake Houghton. We were thinking about going to the Trout Lake this morning, but we decided we're just going out to deep water. Unfortunately, yesterday we were only able to catch bait fish. We were around 6 foot. We did look around a little bit, but that was really all we were able to find. So as you can see, it is early morning here. Ice already. I'll see if I can swing you around. Obviously, they're way off in the distance out there. You probably can't see them. But yeah, this is us. We are trekking across the ice. This is probably going to be a good 2-mile hike straight out. So what we're going to do this morning is go out to some deeper water, obviously set up some flip-ups with a little bit of higher strength cable, and see if we can't get some plankton there. We also went and got some minnows this morning. That way we can put some minnow heads on some spoons. We did see some folks having some luck on YouTube. They were actually jigging with some spoons that had some minnow heads on them. So that's what we're hoping for this morning. Hopefully we're going to get on top of something bigger. Like I said, we all did catch fish. First day ice fishing for myself, so that was good. Nobody got skunked. Gavin caught a lot of bait fish, so we have plenty of bait. And that's where we're at. We're going to take a long haul out here. And I'll spin up the camera once we get set up, and we'll see what we can catch. Day 3. We are now on Lake St. Helen. Early morning, we're going to see if we can get out here and catch something other than the perch. We did have one good pike yesterday that we were able to keep, as you guys saw from the pictures, but other than that, we really didn't have a lot of luck with anything larger. So we came out to St. Helen this morning. We're going to see what we can get in front of. We're trying to grab some trout. We brought some worms. We're going to see if we can't get on a few jigs. You know, and go from there. We're not really going to mess with minnows other than some tip-ups. That's going to be really it. As you can see, there are a few folks. I'll turn the camera around. Again, they're quite a ways out there. We're really just on the bank walking out right now, but there's about 3 or 4 folks already out there. So we're going to walk out probably about half a mile and see what we can get in front of. You know, fingers crossed we're going to get some bigger action out here because we really haven't had a lot of luck so far. So fingers crossed. Let's see if we can catch anything.
All right, we were at our second spot. We set up, went ahead and put up a tent, trying to stay out of the wind a little bit. We got some worms on jigs. Jimmy's over there fishing that hole. I got the same thing over here, and I have, actually, I may be able to barely see it. I'm bouncing a spoon off the top right now, but we're in about 6 or 7 feet of water. Nothing. So far, only bait fish. We've been sitting here for about an hour or so. Haven't had anything. We can see all the way to the bottom, as I said earlier. We had a small school of some perch float by. They were little small bait fish. Had a few bites on the worms, but other than that, nothing significant. Wesley and Gavin have moved over to a different area closer to the bank, trying to find a little bit deeper water. But yeah, so far, day 3 is not looking very productive, but we'll see what happens from here on out. All right, we are wrapping up, guys. It's getting close to lunchtime. We came out here, we set up. You can see Jimmy's taking down the shanty now. We had some bait fish come through. Not really that many. Could have been a lot better, but again, we came out here looking for something different because we hadn't been able to find anything other than bait fish over at Houghton Lake. But unfortunately, same thing over here. There are a lot of shanties set up, it looks like, from guides and whatnot. So apparently there's something over here, but we didn't find it. So we're going to move on over, go back home, go back to home base, and see what we can find over there. Fingers crossed. And I'm going to go help Jimmy take this down.
Alright guys, that is it for our fishing trip. We're about to head home. It is Monday morning and our checkout time is at 11 o'clock. So we're going to clean everything up and head back home. I hope you enjoyed the video. We really enjoyed Michigan. It was a great place, very scenic, very beautiful. The people were awesome. Really loved the lakes and everything. Hopefully to come back soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and hit that like button. Take care.